Good evening, friends, and welcome to the People's Proletariat's Petroleum. Plutonium. Polluted. Prefecture. We have the first ship of a little bit of iron oxide. Uranium oxide. It had 100 tons when I sent it down here to the processing. They seem to be processing. Only 7 workers and 9 engineers. But nevertheless, things are happening. They are even working in here. Amazing. It's working. We're making nuclear fuel. How much is this worth so far? Nuclear fuel. So far, not a whole lot. $75,000. Right. Yeah, well, we're making uranium, and it's good that we have another source of income. Not that it will matter, I think. If you do like all time, look at this. How much have I sold for in all time? Fuel is the largest one. Oh, this can't be right. Sold. Yes, I have. Yeah, sure. This is right. Bitumen, fuel, oil, iron, starting to make its way up there, but it's nothing compared to these. And steel, 5 million. One ship we have managed to get off. Is this the damn time coal carriers? They take forever to go and load. So we're out of coal for extended periods, I'm afraid. Yes. Anyway, I think that this is actually working. I have the ship over here that it might end up on eventually. A container of nuclear fuel. No workers. 2 reported crimes that were not patrolled. But the police station, hello, you don't have this without outside your reach. Yes, so it would appear. That's poor. Can't build a police station out here. I'm not going to. I could maybe build a road. Yeah, paved. And everything. Will there be a problem? I mean, if it doesn't feel good to have crimes unreported at. When we're turning uranium oxide into UF6 here, that's the steel mill. But still, yeah. Haven't had a report unpatrolled crimes. They can't produce, store, export chemicals, and they're missing coal, so it's standing a bit still. Yeah, but the oil is not standing still. No. This is doing fantastic. And we have, how much oil do we have for the chemicals? Ice full. Great. And gravel? None. None. Coal? Oh, you said you're supposed to gravel. Okay. That's been like that for a while. But it's okay, apparently. It works. It's just a bit silly. And they can't produce chemicals anyway, because they're full of chemicals. We could sell chemicals. One thing that we could put them in a container, maybe, and sell them. Load, since this takes containers. We'll have to build one of those container packaging things. Cargo maybe. Containing loading facility. Containing loader facility. Okay, you have like many cargo connections. Right, but we want what's in this warehouse. Maybe, yes, we do. But this takes workers. Where are workers? Workers are on that side. Yes, where the road entrance is that way. Turn it around. Something like that. Remove the road. Relay it around this thing. Perhaps. What was it again? What the hell was I doing here? That's the chemical plant. It produces chemicals. Packing those into a container. Container? Yes. How much of the road is still okay, a lot of the road is still a problem. Or I may remove even more. That seems to comply. Take a road around here and... Oops. Go straight on. There you go. And to this thing here, assign construction office. Mode. That this too can't. Right. Can't. Not just yet. That's okay. Which one? Yeah, number one. Good. As doing great, you say. We can store chemicals, but they start working here. They start using chemicals, maybe a few. Anyway, I have actually gotten 2 containers of stuff on board, worth 154,000. Wasn't the idea to have something small here? Whatever. It will get on with it when it gets on with it. As long as none of these things catches fire, we're safe. And if they do, the fire department is a far bit of a ways away. Yes, they are. Yeah, but we don't have any heating out here, and you know. Oh, I think we'll chance it. Yeah, sure. Still missing coal. But how are we doing here? If we look at this, I've encountered this again. That the minimap becomes unclickable. Frida, you're still around. 1,382 tons of crops we got this year, apparently. Should maybe send you away, I guess. I don't know. It seems like we don't use that much of the crops for that stuff, but we could use it for making our own beer then, maybe. wonder if the brewery, for example, but it's called a distillery in the game, how much that will have water usage here come springtime maybe. See how much water it requires to produce a good, decent enough drink. So on. Yes, for the time being here, we're workers in here. Do we have any? A few. A little bit goes into the ship. Yes, and down here, we have a few workers. I think we have it pretty much as quick as it can go. You have 40 tons out of 1785 on board. There, great. Great ship. Right, I can't click minimap, but I can drag. $43 tons left. They don't use a whole lot. Still, we're running at a decent percentage of the production rate. Okay. It seems that we had produced a decent amount then of uranium oxide, way more than we could ever use that, and it will be perhaps real lucrative to sell this stuff. If it's that much, if it's worth anything, I don't know. We're still selling iron ore, aren't we? I think we are. Economy and trade this last year. Yes, 8 million worth 63,000 tons for steel, 3.6 thousand tons. Bitumen, 500 million. Fuel, 400,000. Oil, quite significant income here. And to the Russians, we've sold nothing for quite some time now. Actually, how far back? What, 1 year more. All of last year but we're still buying everything, aren't we? Last year. Is that all we bought last year? Coal for 4.5 million, meat and gravel. Okay. From the west, electronics, premium food. Maybe it's time to send the ship with stuff ship. That's the food harbor. This ship, maybe it is. Yes, you're actually out of clothing. How much clothes do you have? Yes, it might be a good idea to send this. We're running out of beer. Oops. Bricks? No bricks. Are you supposed to be seen to have plenty of bricks? No, bring. Yeah, you do. Where's the boat that does? Is this the boat that does the? Yeah, this is the boat that does the stuff. You should continue doing bricks. Never mind me here. You are bricks is what you are, because we do everything else ourselves, of which is of any importance. Yes, thank you. Alcohol, 516 tons increase. Yes, go. Why it takes months for this? How much? 3.4 tons of beer in, or alcohol. It is called a distillery after all, the building in the game. But yes, anywho, let's see. The nuclear fuel in the fabrication thing is up and running. mean, it doesn't. It's quite polluting, isn't it? There should be a pollution monitoring station around here somewhere. Pretty sure. I ordered one of those. Although, quite where at the steel mill there is. Not quite covering it all. I'd like to see here. State infrastructure then. And a pollution monitoring station. Right. Yes. As these are incredibly polluting, I believe. Construction industry. No, advanced industry. Yes, advanced industry. Uranium conversion plant. Uranium conversion plant sounds quite serious. It is. You know, how much pollution? 26 tons per year. 17.2 tons per year for the fuel fabrication. If we compare that to an oil refinery, which is we have a good 34.2 tons. Okay, so these two together, if we would have them going full, would be slightly more than the oil refinery. Great, very nice. Yeah, well, we could, but then remove these. We'll take them out of service rather than build a nuclear power station. Now that we have the fuel. Anyway, what do you think? Should we build a nuclear power station? You know, how much does they pollute a bit too much in the game, I think, but still they don't pollute a whole lot. We're using how much power? I think we're using about 16, 17 megawatts. 18, give or take. Daytime 20. So a single reactor nuclear power plant would do very nicely. Energy and single reactor nuclear power plant. 40 workers and 20. Yes, how much pollution did you say? 9 tons per year. So that's not a lot at all. And we could have it like here somewhere. The idea would be that people would be able to walk to it from town. This is not a bad place. Actually, I don't think. I think it's a pretty good place. If there is walk entrances on this side, there isn't, then it's terrible. The road is that way. Yes, but the electrical bits are... map, go away. Electrical bits are that way. Yes. Yeah, but I need foot entrance towards facing the town here. You know, the heat pipes are there too. Cooling pipes, rather. Yes, something like this. Sure. A nuclear power plant. I'll be plugging this into the electrical grid. One day. Without interruption or catastrophe. Yes, most definitely. But you have to go with paved road, after all. We're going fancy now here with the power plant. But we should be What I was thinking, you could have a bus station out here. It's not necessary, really. Screw it. No bus station for you. And but we do need a shortcut through somewhere. Put it like where there already is a broken thing in the thing. Sure, we can leave it as a mud road for now, and things might get going a bit quicker. Okay, we're apparently building a nuclear power plant. Yes, you have a few... time is up. Yes, time's up. You're building a nuclear power plant. Yes, and connecting it up to electrical grid without service interruption. However, that will be later. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.